Welcome, luminous beings of light. Thank you for joining me here at the SoulFire Alchemist, SoulFire Ministries. My name is Dr. Beth. I wanted to give you an update about our upcoming SoulFire Shaman Talks and the schedule for the month of March and going a little bit into April so that you can pre-prepare. We already had our local SoulFire Shaman Talks for this month, which was on the 3rd. However, we have one coming up online for those of you who have expressed interest in attending from afar because you can't make it and you don't live maybe in the East Tennessee area, or just for whatever reason you can't leave the house very well or very easily, and especially on the days and times when we're offering those services locally. So the next upcoming one that we have is going to be on Tuesday, March 19th at 2 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we're going to be celebrating our International Day of Astrology. Also, the sun makes its ingress into Virgo as we have the spring equinox. So for us, we sort of celebrate this as a new year, right? This is new year energy because, astrologically speaking, this is the sun moving into Aries. And Aries, as those of you who might follow some astrology know, is the very first house of the 12 zodiac signs. It's the very beginning. It's the very start of the energy for the year. So if you're one of those people that have ever felt like, well, New Year comes along January 1st, and I sure don't feel like it's the new year, there's good reason for that. So we may explore that on this day. So I wanted to come and make an announcement to you about that. Now, the following in-person SoulFire Talks that we're going to be having is going to be on Sunday. This is our Sunday services, right? So the ministry endeavors to offer regular services that are open to everyone, just like a church ministry does. So on Sunday, April the 7th, we are also having our next local SoulFire Shaman Talks service and ceremony, which will be at 1 p.m. And if you live in East Tennessee and you're interested and can make it out and about, please go to bethsoulfire.com, go to the events page, or just click on the link below. That'll take you to our events page where you can look at either one of and register for either one of these. They are both, there's no service charge to attend these. These are free. However, the ministry does ask that you make a donation, whatever form that you can would be lovely. And they do require registration. So both the in-person and online versions require pre-registration. You will find a link below with the online if you're watching this on YouTube, and also for the one in person. Really doesn't matter. If you send me a registration, there's a little form on our registration page where you just type in the one that you're wanting to register for. So again, the online one is going to be on Tuesday, March 19th at 2 p.m. right? Eastern Standard Time. This is all Eastern Time. And then the next, and this is online again, the next in-person SoulFire Talks is going to be on Sunday, April the 7th at 1 p.m. All right. And we've had a nice little group going for that. Now, this is the first one I've done online in a really long time. Certainly the very first one that we've offered since the ministry has been created and birthed. We did that back in the fall, and I'm super happy to get that going, and have been having some people reach out that can't, for whatever reason, make it to the in-person ones, and I would like to attend an online event. So that's what we're doing. It's going to be hosted live and in person. So this is going to be a live interactive webinar. So we'll all be on the screen, unless you just choose not to, but you might make mention of that. It's not a personal and private class or anything like that. This is SoulFire Shaman Talks. So this entails me mostly speaking, and of course it's interactive. So we'll be passing the digital talking stick so that you have your turn to speak about the things if you would like to or not. There's no requirement there for you to have to do that. However, I'm really excited because of the matters that we're going to be discussing, right? So coming up, and especially, this month, we'll be looking at the astrology of the month. Certainly some of the upcoming eclipse energies, eclipse season itself, the energies that are abounding, and what we are being asked and challenged and blessed with by the universe as it relates to our cosmic forces. Also, elements of shamanism always come up. This is my wheelhouse. It's one of the many things that I do. Sometimes we go through guided meditations in these. Sometimes we address more things of the great mysteries and talk about that sort of thing, because SoulFire Alchemy Academy is our wisdom school. It's our seminary. And so that being one of my wheelhouses too, it tends to be towards those sorts of things. So if healing and, just overall desire to be in rhythm and harmony and cycle of the universal rhythms is something that really speaks to you, then I welcome you and I encourage you to attend. And if you are seeing this on YouTube, links are below. If you're on my website, you're already here. So just go to the little section where you are and click the register or, apply, whichever button is there, and it'll take you to the page where you should register. All right. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me, Beth@soulfireministries.net. Thank you so much for being here for that, and I will see you on the flip side.